There once lived a Scottish missionary named David Livingstone. He was also a medical doctor who explored most of the part of Africa. Did you know that Livingstone was the first European to cross Africa? Now let's take this same journey that David Livingstone did down to Africa. It was a beautiful evening in Africa where Livingstone's journey will start. This was where Livingstone will die and end his journey in Africa. Now, today I'm going to be interviewing David Livingstone. David Livingstone was a Scottish missionary, and also he was a medical doctor. He also studied in London, England, in the London Missionary Society. He also studied in Glasgow in medicine. Now, I want to take this time to turn it over to David Livingstone. Good evening, everyone. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm going to start by talking about how I started thinking about Africa. Well, the reason why I started thinking about Africa is when I was younger, I did not know Jesus for myself in my personal life. And so I started to understand that I need God myself, but I was so young, I didn't have the burden. But when I got older and noticed that I was studying to be a missionary and a medical doctor, I wanted to use my gifts to help other people. And I didn't know where I was going to go, but God gave me this burden in my heart that I should go to Africa and reach the people for Christ. That is great, David Livingstone. Was there any other reason why you want to go to Africa? Yes, I wanted to explore all the different things that the continent has in in Africa. What are the things that you saw in Africa? Well, the things that I saw in Africa was, I saw the Sahara continent, and I also crossed over the Zambia River. And the greatest thing that I saw was the Victoria Falls. It made you feel like you were in heaven already, that I was already with God. Wow, David Livingstone, that is so exciting to hear some of your explorations and some of the reasons why you want to be here exploring Africa. Was there any person with you that you brought to Christ personally? Yes, I brought my servant Chum. He was saved that same day when I was in Victoria Falls. Me and Chum were walking along, and he was like, David Livingstone, the God that you talk about, I want to know him better. How do I know him better? And I was like, all you have to do is say a prayer that I am a sinner and I need to be saved. And so Chum was like, okay, I'm going to say it. And we went down our knees at Victoria Falls and said, God, I need you now. And may you give me the strength to know you better and to know that I'm a sinner and I want to be saved. And so that day, Chum was saved, and I was so excited. That's great to hear, David Livingstone. Was there any charge that you gave to Chum to do during this journey? Well, I kind of got sick at my last journey, and I told him that please take my journals that I had during this journey. And so I told Chum, can you please take these to my friend's house so they can be published in English in England? And he did that for you? Yes, he did that for me, ma'am. And after he did that, I literally was not feeling well that day, and I couldn't go do my last part of my journey, and that was all that I could do during in Africa. Wow, David Livingstone, I hear you. I'm so sorry and burdened that he has lost his life in Africa. David Livingstone believed that he had a calling on his life to make a difference in the African continent for Christ. The African continent will be so happy that David Livingstone got them the chance to talk about Jesus before he lost his life.